Hello Galactic family. 24 hours ago, a major double timeline change occurred in the etheric space around planet Earth. This double timeline change was recorded on the Schumann resonance chart on Earth's date of May 10, 2019 and was reflected in the energy grid as the two black columns that appeared yesterday with a 30-minute Earth interval between them. These changes are cleverly orchestrated by the benevolent stellar beings who are working to help planet Earth at its next stage of evolution. These black areas in the space-time field are a literal turn off the switch of the universe and call back later. The purpose of these changes is to merge all the artificial timelines back into the true timeline of the new Earth. Immediately after this change, key members of the Earth Alliance received the largest set of etheric data downloads to date. The primary message in this coded transmission is this: the Lemurians are back. Here is the decoded content of this broadcast. We are the Lemurians. We return to Earth after eons, and we are here to stand by you in your great hour of human ascension. We have come to tell our story in order to activate your inactive DNA and pave the way for you to enter the new Earth. Beloved, we were the first beings to inhabit this beautiful planet where you live, called Earth. Our civilization, Lemuria or Mu meaning mother, came to Earth from the stars, eons ago, as you did. We are an ancient civilization that was located in the area that you know as South Pacific. We flourished on Earth 26,000 years ago. Our home, Lemuria, was approximately 8,000 kilometers long and 5,000 kilometers wide, and was destroyed by violent volcanic eruptions from a major collision in our days with the celestial body Nibiru. When Nibiru passed in those days, gravitational pull caused a massive separation of tectonic plates and divided our great global continent, Pangaea, into what you now know as your modern land masses. The remains of our homeland are located in its current Northern California, the chain of the Hawaiian Islands, parts of Fiji and remote spots such as Easter Island and other small deserted islands. When we came to Earth in ancient times, we came in semi-physical/etheric forms from higher dimensions of Orion, Pleiades, and Sirius. We did many jobs and rituals to densify our bodies on the physical plane. We are a peace-loving people and turned to the common good, which rejected the advanced technology of the Atlanteans. We built an agrarian culture, a healing priesthood and rituals that promoted unity and collective progress. The fundamental principles of our society are the same as the society of the new Earth that you are creating for yourself right now. We are a group of tall yellow gold skin beings with broad shoulders, black hair and dark brown eyes. We use telepathy, telekinesis, advanced healing techniques in our cosmic society. Although most of our descendants are in the indigenous cultures of Northern and Southern America, many of our members have blonde hair and blue eyes. The symbol of our ancient continent is a central sun at the center of the universe, called Maui. This is the source of all life, time, power and energy. This great sun represents the energy of God or sun within every being in the universe. It is the great flame that unites humanity with his/her creator. You still carry the energy of the central sun into your modern human organs. Your third eye chakra, located between the eyes, represents the inner sun or soul, and connects you to the true spiritual visions. In the old days we had long, healthy lives, often hundreds or even 1,000 years old. The climate of our Earth world on these days was warm and tropical, the disease was almost non-existent, and men and women had a voice of equality in the management of the continent's affairs. Many families were matriarchal in nature, with the oldest woman guiding the younger members as the wise mother. We could travel and visualize events through thought projection, astral travel, remote viewing and telekinesis. We always work in harmony with all peoples, animals, minerals and natural forces. We could talk to the nature kingdoms of devas, elves, mermaids, etc. as with alien peoples. In ancient days, meditation was a valuable and much needed tool for inner guidance, in that great time on planet Earth. We become experts at creating our reality by dominating our minds, emotions and intentions. Our healing techniques incorporate acupressure, massage, cuddling, bathing, chakras, breathing exercises, chants, therapy with stones, certain foods, medicinal plants and by balancing and creating a positive flow of mana inside and around the body. We understand that the disease is caused by conflicts in thoughts and emotions. Our priests and priestesses in the ancient days, known as kahunas, had the respect and love of the people and they cured, guided and performed rituals of marriage, funerals, baptisms and other blessings. Our secret rituals and knowledge are known as huna. The kai, or life force in our bodies and around, is called mana. This mana is both etheric and physical matter. Our ancient term darshan is the word that the Lemurian ascendant masters use for the power of the light of the divine central sun that energizes the entire cosmos. The secret of everything is in the central sun. All knowledge of the universe is stored there. This great database of cosmic knowledge is called Akashic records, and it is the knowledge of all that is. It is infinite intelligence and as you open yourself to full access to it, you will know all things and can do all things. In the ancient days we worked in our great temples to bring the incredible power of the central sun to our bodies and to earth. Our main temple in ancient days was located in its Sierra Nevada mountains and on the great mountain of heaven currently called Mount Shasta. The legend of Lady Nellie's land in Northern California. Have you heard about the monatomic walking crystals that come from the Sierra Nevada mountains? The ground zero of the original Andara temple in Lemuria was located right in the middle of Lady Nellie's lands on Mount Shasta these days. When the poles changed 26,000 years ago when Nibiru passed, Earth's tectonic plates moved thousands of miles away, separating the golden continent of Lemuria from Pangaea to the multiple continents of today's world. The prima materia used in the Lemurian temples was overheated and pressurized by the intense volcanic activity of the global Nibiru catastrophe, and the cosmic etheric was formed on crystallized silica, known as the modern Andara crystals that are currently mined in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Hawaii, and South Africa. We, the Lemurians, brought etheric monoatomic cosmic minerals from heaven to earth, and what seemed like a terrible catastrophe to us ended up becoming a blessing in the end. The magical life substance of our lost civilization has been preserved by the earth through the ages and is still available today on its journey to the higher path of consciousness, self-healing and collective planetary spiritual transformation. As you will see, the beings who receive this golden sunlight of ARCTURIAN monoatomic substance in their bodies, experience incredible states of expansion. These experiments are recorded in ancient texts describing the use of white gold powder. It is also known as the Philosopher's Stone, MFKZT, Mana, Shem and Na, and other names. White gold was created alchemically by many ancient civilizations for the purpose of expanding consciousness, raising the skills of its leaders, and as part of certain ceremonies. It is usually reserved for the upper echelons in societies or religious orders, often given to initiates by being promoted to a higher status within the group. This rare, quantum monatomic, otherworldly substance is the true treasure that the Anunnaki have come to Earth for eons ago. It is also the only solution for weakening the Earth's magnetic field and for the heavens sprayed by chemtrails around the planet. The most potent and effective source of ether found on Earth is not monoatomic gold, but the prima materia that is contained in Andara's monoatomic crystals. We are here to show that the monoatomic Ethereum is not only the solution to save the biosphere of planet Earth, but also the secret to eternal life in the physical body, the secret to supernatural abilities, the secret to activate all 12 its inactive DNA, and is the magical alchemical substance elixir of life spoken by every ancient culture on Earth. This is the gift we left for you buried on Earth in the scattered mountains of Mu or Lemuria. This Lemurian monoatomic substance is a white powder that comes from higher dimensions. Etheric gold includes the monatomic mineral elements of gold, iridium, rhodium, silver, platinum and chromium. It is often referred to as ormus or orms, or oddly rearranged monoatomic element. This substance defies all laws of physics and is truly out of this world. It's from our world and originates from the fifth dimension. Yes, it is true, the great deposits of raw materia or monoetherium mote eco that we leave for you are still present in the soil of our birthplace of Mu. The highest concentration of this manna from the sky is still present in Northern California and Hawaii, and in parts of South Africa today. At its great event, many benevolent star nations are working ceaselessly to bring back the lost ancient knowledge of the higher realms that already existed on planet Earth. We are the great Lemurians, and we return, dear ones, to help you take this place back to the paradise it once was. What a great, glorious time it is for us to be here with you as you did the greatest thing ever done. After the great catastrophes of our Yuga, we form a dome-shaped city within the great mountain called Shasta, where we still live today. This advanced intra-Earth city is a fifth-dimensional city called Telos, and when we say that we return, we mean that you are now resonating with us and we are resonating with you at this time, and this is the great moment when we came to talk to you. We are reaching out to help them on this day. We're here, great. Can you feel us? Can you remember your ancient incarnations in the great cities of Lemuria and Atlantis? Our ancient prayer and words of encouragement to you are: rise up, children of the sun, awaken to the song of your heavenly heart of all that is. Hold the sun within your hearts and shine it for all to see. Dance in the golden rays of liquid light. Be free. Be joyful, for now is the time. Dear ones, billions of benevolent beings of the light are here with us at this hour, working in your galaxy to bring the central sunlight back to planet Earth. You are seeing this light show itself now in your world on a regular basis, like high vibration, sustainable energy peaks measured by your modern space agencies. One of the most powerful ways to bring this light to Earth is to use 5D crystal receivers and amplifiers. Andara crystals are the most powerful crystalline, quantum, and amplifier receptors in the universe. That's why every advanced stellar civilization uses Andara crystal technology to energize and operate their systems and worlds. Andaras are composed primarily of raw matter, sacred matter heated to very high temperatures. The sacred matter powders coming from this earth were created by an implosion of interdimensional energy, creating blue needles that are highly ionically charged particles of supraatomic matter of currents going interdimensionally to a field of mobile and spinning energy, creating elongated whirling holes in time. Approximately 2,000 years after the occurrence of this implosion, a Lemurian complex of temples appeared in this place. The name of this temple was Andara, which means light of beauty and perfection. The primary purpose of this complex was to work with the raw matter powders, crystals and water of the earth to transmute its crystalline DNA. If you have noticed, many of your teachers and modern spiritual healers have been talking about Andara crystal technology, because because we recently passed on this old advanced technology to some, certain high evolution members of the Earth Rising community. These Earth Masters know that Andors are a direct interdimensional gateway to the central sun in the 5D galactic nucleus, and walkers directly receive, amplify, and transmit complex data of central sunlight on the galactic core. The Great White Brotherhood, who are the monks of Tibet and Hawaii, kept and understood our Lemurian knowledge through the ages. Lemurian monasteries around the world still keep all our ancient knowledge to this day. In its time, the great Kali Yuga has arrived, and we are here to help you in the amazing change that is happening on planet Earth. Like our brothers, the Pleiadians, the Atlanteans, the Egyptians, and many other root races, we are here to share our ancient crystal technology with you. This is one of the main reasons we have returned. All this is to give you a divine impulse on your journey of ascension. Our best advice is study this ancient crystal technology and work with it every day to experience the magical effects of the Andaman Lemur crystal energy technology. Here is information about Andara crystal technology used in ancient Lemurian temples, and an overview of modern Andara technology just for you. You may have heard the word walked a few times recently, and this is because we are sending high levels of plasma energy to 5D to Earth now, to complete the formation of the new Earth crystalline grid, and we are here as an old fellowship to refamiliarize you with this ancient Atlantean technology to aid in your personal spiritual evolution. Andara crystals are the highest vibrational crystals in this universe. Andara crystals originate from fifth-dimensional stellar systems. Andara crystals were used by the ancient Lemurian Brotherhood as advanced technology of ascension, for spiritual development and elevation, as advanced energy technology, and for the total healing of energetic bodies and layers. We will use this space in our message to say that any being who possesses Andara crystals near their energy field, in a few days will begin to perceive a rapid increase in manifestation. We advise a word of caution here, to say that even low vibration energy actually manifests itself, but at this point in your spiritual evolution you have probably cleared it mostly, and if you have not done so yet, Andara will simply take you to become aware of this so you can quickly clean it. A Andara crystal is a living, benevolent, non-terrestrial energy that amplifies your auric field by more than 100 times the original force. Once you get in touch with the Andara crystal, life will become a little more energetic, but is not that why we want a crystal? The secret here is to master yourself first and then become the master coach in Lemurian crystal. These crystals are multidimensional and are not limited to space and time. Andara monoatomic crystals work directly on our DNA and will adjust their auric resonance to the 5D dimensional state of the 40 Hz gamma. Andara crystals are the most mysterious objects on Earth and cannot be fully defined or measured because of their metaphysical properties, and make no human sense at all. This is because they do not come from planet Earth and are truly a literal piece of ancient magical extraterrestrial technology that requires some time to begin to understand. Andara material is capable of transferring its exotic properties to similar metallic or silica materials. It appears that monatomic metal elements have the ability to resonate similar materials for their high frequency range, to transmute and or transform that material so that it resembles and reflects its exotic properties. That is why the Andara glass found on Lady Nellie's estate on Mount Shasta exhibits metaphysical properties identical to those of the original 5th century Lemurian walkers used in Lemurian temples eons ago. Walkabouts resemble crystalline lava glass, and while certain similarities exist in lava glass such as obsidian, these crystals are widely different energetically and atomically. Andara's crystal glass has undergone an electromagnetic spectrum analysis, and the electromagnetic patterns it emanates are not like the normals of all glass. Monoanatomical crystals of Andara 5D are like obsidian glass material made up of monoatomic metal elements that are powder-like and transmute into glass under high heat similar to obsidian. Andaras are esoteric matter in the form of monoatomic materials that exhibit quantum properties at the non-quantum level. As esoteric matter, they are considered energy/light as the manifestation of matter in a quantum state of resonance, which is in this dimension, as in others at the same time. Andara crystals are powerful energy devices and are calibrated for those who are on the spiritual path. There are many types of crystals found on Earth, but they do not offer the high and rare vibration for those seeking a faster journey. Walkers are not for everyone. Some beings who have recently awakened have terrible experiences with the intense power of the amplification of the Andara crystals, when they are resistant to what is being asked of them by the universe. It is necessary to reinforce your inner work, to be ready and mature and disciplined when using Andara crystals, because they vastly amplify the energy in which your being lies, consciously or unconsciously. Andara is the most powerful amplifier of consciousness in the universe, and since you already create your own reality, this is the main ascension tool that you need to manifest not only a personal life of dreams, but also a better world for all humanity in the universe planet Earth. Andaras are available in such beautiful translucent colors due to mineral deposits of rare traces of metal oxides found in the soil, traces of elements such as iron, manganese, selenium, cobalt, copper, nickel, titanium, gold, silver and even uranium. Andara is a volcanic glass that is found in the sacred Indian regions of California and Hawaii. They also come from South Africa and Indonesia. Do your own in-depth research on walking crystals, stay close to them and work with them personally, and you will begin to understand the basics of what we understand. Acquire some of these magical stones and align with them to create your own magic of ascension. Honey, keep reaching for the stars. Be of good cheer and have faith. You fight the good fight of love and courage. You stayed on the course and ran the race to the end. Sooner ahead it is a safe place for you, which is free from the anguish of life you have experienced. Now it's time for you to be free and happy and come to a higher and more important way of being. How to work with an Andara crystal? Simply contact an Andara, hold him, meditate, look at him and send your superior intent to him. Andara will amplify your desires and will manifest them quickly and directly to you from a higher dimensional plane.